Hello everyone, July 24, Saturday, and it's nighttime for me, nearly bedtime. I want to talk more about loneliness, It's true, as someone said, I think in Facebook, I can't remember, that it's not as simple as the way I said it. In one sense, you're right, but in another sense, it is simple if we use the very specific Buddhist approach. I'm not talking the materialist view, I'm not talking the Western view, which is in many ways radically different, But the Buddhist approach is when we learn to really, as Lama Yeshe puts it, be our own therapist. We learn to unpack and unravel our minds in such a specific way and in such a clear way. I mean, in the Western psychological model, we're so involved in what's going on outside, and we factor that in so much. But when you study the mind in Buddhism, you don't discuss what your mother did or what your father did or what the world is doing. You're learning to have this incredible skill to know the thoughts in your own mind, second by second by second. So the deluded thoughts, the unhappy ones, the ones that are based on this unhappy sense of a limited self, they're necessarily miserable. They're necessarily negative. So most of us don't really unpack our minds. We're not very aware of what's happening. So because attachment, this deep assumption, is a deep assumption that we aren't enough, that we don't have enough. So if you think you're not enough, well, obviously you're going to be lonely if you haven't got people around you reflecting yourself back to yourself, being kind to you, giving you things, loving you, looking after you, smiling at you. Of course this is marvelous. We all need it. This is called friends. But if we don't have it, that's when we're lonely. So we don't know how to process what's in here, and we're not getting any feedback from people. I mean, somebody else, I think in Facebook, said, yes, she's sitting there taking care of her old partner who doesn't give her any respect, and she's utterly lonely. Yes, this is exactly our problem, because we don't know how to reinforce ourselves. We don't know how to be content within ourselves. The assumption, what's happening in our mind nearly all the time is we're thinking of what other people are thinking. We're wishing to have conversations with people. So why would you need a conversation with somebody? Because you can't appreciate what you're thinking yourself. You need someone else to verify your own thoughts. We don't value our thoughts until someone else hears them. That's why we're lonely. That's why we feel bereft, It's just tragic. It's the suffering of our world, absolutely. We have to talk more about it.